So, hello and namaste. Today we'll discuss about if moon is coming in the second house in Aries ascendant. So, what kind of results this moon will give here. So, before we begin, we just need to understand what is the second house. So, for that, we need to read a sloka written by great sage Parasara. धन धान्यम कुटुंबाश्च मृत्युजालम मित्रकम. धन धान्यम कुटुंबाश्च मृत्युजालम मित्रकम. धातुरत्नादिकम सर्वम. धातुरत्नादिकम सर्वम धन्य स्थाना निरीक्षेत. अर्थात here meaning of this sloka is that second house represents dhan dhanya means your wealth, assets, any kinds of assets it may be. Okay. Dhan dhanya mrit, or after that kutumbast means your family lineage. And dhan dhanyam kutumbast mrityu jalam mitrakam, and it also shows death trap, because this is second house, and second house is considered marka house because it is earth from the seventh. So we also see the death trap from here. And after that dhan sthana niriched, so means we need to see all the places where we can just keep our asset. We also see all those things like banks. Okay, so we can say we throughout wealth we can see from the second house. And now the lord of fourth house, actual lord of fourth house, which is moon, is coming in the second house. And what will happen now? Now we just take a review on the fourth house. What is fourth house? So fourth house represents your happiness, your mother, your comfort, your parents, and how's your emotional bond with your family. So now the lord of fourth house is coming in the second. So now your happiness is coming in the dhan bhav, means house of wealth. So if you have enough wealth, if you are wealthy, definitely you will be very happy, because moon represents your emotions, and you will feel emotionally good when you have enough money. And if there is a shortage of money, definitely you will feel not satisfied. Okay, so money is very important for this native, for his emotions, for his happiness. Money is very important. And if moon is well settled here, definitely this moon will give very good money to this native. You will have lot of money if you have this moon in your second house. It will give you great money, and especially through your parents, through your ancestors, you will get lot of money. Okay, and also from your mother, you will get very good money from your mother. And second thing is this moon, actually this is very delicate planet and very beautiful planet. So what will happen? Actually it will make your eyes very beautiful, because from the second house we see eyes. Okay, and in medical astrology second house represents your ENT area. So eyes and your lips, okay, nose. So especially your eyes will be very beautiful, and your speech, because it is also representing your throat area. So your speech will be very good. Through your speech, uh, yeah, you can just impress anybody through your speech, and you can be a very good speaker. Okay, and yeah, and if this moon is sitting here with Venus, so this native will be very beautiful again, because Venus represents beauty, and wherever Venus sits, it gives beauty to that part. And now it is sitting in the second. So second house represents your ENT area. So your eyes and your face, especially below from your eyebrow, your face will be very beautiful, very attractive, and you will be very sensual. You might be very sensual because moon, which is emotion, and now Venus, which is your lust. Okay, now coming together, and it is also making a very good Raj Yoga. Okay, this Raj Yoga called Gaj Kesri Raj Yoga. I just want to tell you that Gaj Kesri Raj Yoga is formed by um, Jupiter and Venus and Mercury also. Okay, when Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus sets with Moon, makes a good Raj Yoga called Gaj Kesri Raj Yoga. So here Moon, if it is setting with this Venus, definitely it will give very good results because Venus is setting its own sign and Venus is exalted here, and Moon is also exalted. Moon feels very comfortable here because Taurus is a fixed sign, and your man means Moon represents your mind, your man, chitta. If your mind is fixed, if it is not running here and there, so you will feel very comfortable. You will feel satisfied, and there will be a contentment in your heart. So Moon feels very good here in this sign only. That's why it's exalted in this Taurus sign. And now Venus is also exalted, so definitely it will give you very good amount of wealth. Now let's see if this Moon is sitting with Mercury. So what will happen? There will be a good logic in your speech. You will not talk without any logic. There will be very good logic behind whatever you say. There will be a good logic, and you will be considered very good speaker because Mercury represents speech, and second house also represents your throat and the way you speak. Okay, so Mercury will give you very good speech here. Now if this Moon sits here with Saturn or like Rahu or Ketu, or any malefic planet like Rahu, Ketu, Saturn are aspecting this Moon, then there will be problem. Okay, then what will happen? Your wealth may fluctuate here, and yeah, you will not feel that good because it can make eclipse. Okay, Rahu or Ketu can make eclipse to Moon, so you will not feel that good here. Okay, and if Saturn is sitting here with Moon, it can create a Vish dosa. It will also make you not depressed, but yeah, you'll feel negative, not very positive. Okay, and now let's say if this Moon is sitting here with Jupiter, so what will happen? It will again very good Raj Yoga, that is called Gaj Kesri Raj Yoga, and it will give very good amount of wealth. Okay, so in this case, if Jupiter is sitting here in the second house, we need to see also the placement of Venus. Where is Venus placed? If Venus is placed like in Kendra houses or in Trikomura, okay, then it will give very good results. We need to also see the Tatkalik Maitri, means the current friendship. If this Venus is sitting in the third house, fourth house, and fifth house, or in the first house and 12th and 11th house, it will be considered Tatkalik Maitri with Jupiter. So Jupiter will give very good result here. So I just told that if this Moon sits here with these planets, so what kind of results this Moon will give. Now let's see briefly the nakshatra, because here we see three nakshatra in this Taurus sign. First is Kritika, which is ruled by Sun, and now we need to see the placement of Sun. If Sun is well placed, definitely this Moon will give good results. And now the second nakshatra is from 10 degree 10 to 23.20. So this nakshatra is Rohini nakshatra, and the Lord of Rohini is moon itself. So this moon will feel very good, be compatible in this nakshatra and will give very good results. Now the third nakshatra, that is Mrigasira, and this nakshatra is ruled by Mars. For this we need to see the placement of Mars. Now where is Mars? If Mars is well placed, okay, Mars is in Kendra houses or in Trikona, so this moon will give very good result. And if Mars sits with moon, then we need to see the placement of Venus again, Tatkalik Mitrata, as I have told you. So we need to see Tatkalik Maitri, and if this Mars is sitting in the Tatkalik Maitri in current friendship, so this Mars give very good result, and it will make Raj Yoga, that is called Lakshmi Raj Yoga. Okay, Lakshmi Yoga, because this moon and Mars makes a very good Raj Yoga called Lakshmi Yoga. So these are the results if moon sits here in the second house. If you like this video, if you just feel that this information is very good, and you got somewhere benefited by this information, so do like my video and subscribe my channel and watch all the video, and stay with us for more videos. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.